Hello everybody, it's Gary Hallican here, and today I'm going to be opening my first box of Goddess Story cards. So these are cards that come from China, and they have artwork of different characters from all different anime and video games. I picked up a pack of these at a con a couple weeks ago, and of course discovered a whole new rabbit hole to fall into. From what I can understand, only the sets made by Little Frog Company are actually Goddess Story, and there are many of these sets made by other companies that tend to get listed on websites as under the Goddess Story umbrella, but technically only the Little Frog ones are Goddess Story. But none of that matters too much, I don't think, because also from what I can tell, all of them are unlicensed, and they all take artwork from various different places. This was fairly inexpensive, I think around $15 or so. I think a little less than that actually on AliExpress. And it came in this nice little box, and it came with an extra free promo card here. So we'll open that up first and see what we get there. As for this box, I was able to translate some of the things on the box. I believe this set has something to do with romance in the title there. I'll have to look a little more carefully later and try to decide exactly what set this is. But fortunately, on the bottom of the box, we have a card list, so we can see all the cards that we'll be looking for. And of course, they differ in their rarities. So I think this box has 30 packs in it, so it's going to take us a while to look at everything, but we will see if we get any cool stuff here. So before we do that, let's open up our extra card here and see what we get in this one. I want to be careful with it so I don't tear anything up. And I will also say that I really only know old anime characters, so, you know, if we get a Rei Ayanami or somebody, I might recognize her. But most of the characters I probably will not recognize what we get here. Alright, so here's our first card. We've got some things on the back. I'll have to translate all that. And on the front, well, that's pretty nice. And you see you've got some gold and, you know, some holographic kind of things. The actual art of the character itself seems kind of dark, but maybe that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know what character this is, but that's pretty interesting for our first card here. All right, let's open up the box and see what we get in here. And I also have a box of one of the other non-Little Frog sets, and so I may be opening that one in a video soon. Let's see here. I'm having a bit of trouble with the plastic, bear with me here. There we go. All right, there we go. We've got the plastic off. Okay, so this ought to just open up in the front. And there we go. So here we've got our first pack of Goddess Story cards here. So I don't know if these are going to be swimsuit ones or what this is going to be exactly. We will see what happens. Okay, so there's our first one. And again, these are pretty nice. They all have a little bit of holographic shine to them. This one not as much as some of the other ones. I think as they go up in rarity, they have more of a holographic pattern, more of a texture to them. They're pretty good quality, though, it seems like. On the back, they're all the same on the back, it looks like. With, of course, different pictures on the back for each character that we've got, but all the same style on the back here. Looks like they've got some stats of some sort, as if you were going to play a game with these or something. So we've got characters I don't recognize. This one, I feel like I've seen a lot of people cosplay this one, but I don't know this one either. We've got R is the designation. So I think these letters designate the rarity on these cards here. We have another R. So the R's are all just kind of plain, not very much holographic look to them. And another R. Still no characters I recognize there. Now we have an SR. So you see this one is a lot, has a lot more gold look to it. And that was all for this one. So is that 5? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5 cards. These are pretty nice. These are very thick. I think thicker than Pokemon cards, I think. So these are pretty good. All right, let's open another one. And if you recognize any of these characters, tell me in the comments who they are. So it's looking like R is the most common ones, and then some of the other letters are going to be the rarer ones. Now this character looked kind of familiar, but I'm not sure still. All right, we got our first cat made, so that's a good one. All R's so far. And here we have another SR, so you can see the difference there. The background is all holographic on the SR. So hopefully we'll get some different rarities here. Starting off with some more R's. That character looks a little bit familiar too, but again, still not one I totally recognize. That looks to be 2B. Yep. So this is 2B from Nier Automata, so that's one that I know. And I just got a figure of her that I'll be reviewing in a new video soon as well. So that's one I recognize. And this time we got an SSR. So we have a different rarity here, and we see this one is more elaborate. So definitely more elaborate texturing and holographic look on there. Got a neat guitar along the back there. So as they go up in rarity, I think they get more of a texture and more of a holographic look to them. So that's a nice one that we get there. So that was, how many packs did we open so far? Just 3? It's going to take a while. Fun though. And way cheaper than a booster box of Pokemon cards. Okay, so we start off with some more R's. So it's looking like each pack is going to be 4 R cards and then 1 of the rarer cards. And it depends on, you know, which one you get. I think I've seen other videos, they call them hits for the rare ones there. Again, nobody I recognize yet in this one. This is our first repeat. So we have already got that one before. So there's our first repeat. Ooh, here we go. We got an SR of 2B. So that's good. So again, of the one character so far that I recognize, we've gotten 2 cards over 1 regular R. And here we've got an SR of 2B. So and you can see the texture on the background there. So that's pretty good. So far, these are very high quality. Maybe we'll get this one open. There we are. Okay. Again, still nobody I recognize. Looks like a nun of some sort, maybe. This character looks really familiar. I think I've seen a lot of people cosplay this one. And that was our SR. Okay, that was our SR there. So, I don't know, that's the least fancy SR we've gotten so far. And that was pack 5, I think. Like I said, again, let me know in the comments if you know who any of these characters are. And here was our other SR. Oh, that's not one of the best ones yet either. That's okay. So I think so far we've gotten mostly SRs as our rare card. We did get one SSR so far. But only one repeat so far. Alright, we got another SR here. This one's a little better than the last one, I think. A little more texture there. But I'm hoping for some of the even rarer ones. And I've recognized one character so far. This one, I believe, is a double, right? So this is one we've already gotten. Did we already get this one? We might have already got that one. I don't think so. All right, another SR. Not bad there. This one is a double. We've gotten that one already. So 3 repeats so far. 4 repeats. There's 2B again. 5 repeats. We've definitely gotten this one before. So this was probably the worst pack so far. We've just gotten repeats of the ones we've had before. And another SR. I didn't get them all out. Still nobody I recognize. And another SR here. This one's not as shiny as some of the other ones we've had. This one, I think, is another repeat. And I think that one is as well. That one's another repeat. And I think that one is another repeat. This one is different. And this one's different. So we have another SR here. So basically almost all SRs in this first side, except for the one pack that had an SSR. Okay, I think this one is another repeat. This one's definitely a repeat. I think this one is too. This one definitely is. So we're starting to get more and more repeats, unfortunately. And another SR. There's the cat maid again. Here we go. Now we have another SSR. So much nicer there. Looks like the SSRs have some extra designs on them, like the one we had before had the guitar. So this one's got a crown and a sword there. Please ignore my phone sound notification if you can hear it in the video. But there we got another SSR. I don't want to bend them. Okay, another repeat there. I think that one is a repeat as well. I think that one is. That one definitely. This is a different one, so we've got another SR here. Still not recognizing anybody. All right, this is the last pack on this side. So we're getting to where we're getting mostly repeats, it seems like. And we have another SR, and in fact, is this one a repeat? Did we get this SR already? We might have. All right, so on the right-hand side of the box, we got 2 SSRs out of those packs. How many did we open so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that makes sense. We opened 15 packs so far, and we've gotten 2 SSRs out of those. So I'm going to take a break for a moment before but I will come back later and open the rest of them and see what we get there. Okay, so the remaining 15 packs were opened off camera, and the reason for that is because in the first 15 packs, we actually got all of the R cards that are in this set. So for the remaining packs, 4 out of the 5 cards in each pack were going to be repeats, and really the only cards we need to look at are the special rarer card from each pack. So I'll show you those in just a second. If we look on the bottom of the box here, you see under the R section, we have NS0755 through 72. And so we got all of those in the first 15 packs. That's this stack here. And of course, several repeats of each one as well. And then we also got NS06 55 through 72. And those don't seem to be listed on the box here. That's this stack here. But each pack alternated between an 06 card and an 07 card for the first 4. And then, of course, each one had either an SR or an SSR. So I will show you those now, the SRs and the SSRs that we got in the remaining 15 packs that you didn't see me open. Fortunately, there weren't very many repeats, only a couple repeats. So here are the SRs from those packs. And again, no characters I recognize because I'm old. This character looks familiar. Okay, so those were the SRs from the 15 packs there. And then we got 4 SSRs out of those packs. And these are pretty nice. Okay, so there was my first box of Got a Story cards, and it was definitely a fun thing to do, to open this box and open all the packs, and it was fairly inexpensive, and these are pretty high quality cards, so I would say that if you're into this kind of thing, this is a good value. So let me know in the comments if you have any of these, if you have this set, or if you have any of the other sets, or if you're planning to get any, or anything like that. And we'll see you in the next review.